8 years ago, when I was building my all-aluminum droid, I was trying to get a set of club drives, right? And the cheapest set of club drives at the time was $1,200 for a set. So I went into my garage and I cut these plates out of raw aluminum and stacked some spacers in there, bought a cheap motor, and I think it costed me probably about 80 bucks to get made totally, and my droid was driving. At the time, I met a guy named Andrew Cations in Australia. He said, let me CAD that up for you and we can release it to everyone. We released this file 8 years ago to the public for free, and it's the #1 used drive now for R2-D2s. So that inspiration made me want to try and go a step further and start designing other parts. My first droid costed $17,000 to complete with all of club parts. That's a lot of money for a droid. So what we've been doing is we've been trying to design ways of flat packing the parts in a way so they can be just assembled with screws. What we do is on our website, we release the files for free to the public. You take those files and you send them to a water jet company like Send Cut Send or Exometry, and they'll water jet cut the files for you, send them back to you as just regular plates, and then you put the plates together with nuts and bolts and you have a part. That's the skirt right there for R2-D2. So it's our, what we're trying to do is make it very accessible to the world. Right now, anybody that wants to build an aluminum droid can only do it like in the US and in the UK, because that's where the majority of the people who make these parts live. Other places in the world, they cannot get these parts. But if we give them the files to do it, they can take it to their local water jet company, cut it, and they can have a full functional droid just like us. So we've done it with the legs. We've done so far with the with the ankles. So if you look here, you can pass this around. It's just plates that are just bolted together, stacked plates and arranged in such a way to where they make the 3D part just out of flat plates. And we're doing that with the entire droid. We have the battery boxes coming. We're working on the inner frames. So we're gonna, hopefully by the next 6 months to a year, we have 80% of the droid done. So our goal is to literally make everything accessible to everyone and get the price down to where regular people like you and me can make aluminum droids, and be able to show these off, be able to take them to children's hospitals, be able to do these things, that we want to do without having to pay a fortune for it, So this right here is the pocket vent. This came into as a flat piece of aluminum as well, and you just put the pieces together, follow the tutorials that we provide, and boom, you add it to your droid. And also, the biggest problem with the club run parts is you would have to wait a year to get one part, because they would only do runs of like 10 at a time, every 6 months to a year. So it would take you like 5 to 10 years to make a droid. But if we get it all in a flat pack, you can order it at your own time frame. So so when someone says, oh, we're gonna do a run, you're not like, oh my God, let me scrounge up and get $900 so I can get these legs so I don't have to wait another year. No, now you can just order it whenever you want, And the club legs were, I think they were $1,200 for a pair. I think when we first released these files, they were getting, for a pair of legs, they were getting them for $100 for a pair of legs. So we are really trying to make this accessible for everyone to enjoy. And that's what our goal is. It's scavengerworkshop.net. We have our files out there. We're gonna host Jesse's C3PO files there for free too, if you want to get his files to 3D print his stuff. So we're really trying to make everything available to everyone, open source. because that's how we really are able to design this stuff so fast, because we have a community of 1,300 people contributing to this. They're giving us ideas. They're telling us, hey, why don't you do this? Why don't you change that? We let everyone know what we're working on while we're working on it. We don't keep anything a secret. We're like, hey, we're doing this, and this is how we're planning on doing it, right? What do you think? Is there anything you want to change with this? And that's what rapid development is.